To be honest, I thought their makeover was awful. They need to get to be perfect for a makeup lesson ASAP.
I need to go to be perfect for a makeup lesson too, so let me come.
You're welcome anytime, honey.
What's that supposed to mean? Hello Divas, I'm Cherry West, the Red Berry of Edinburgh, and welcome back to another episode of Red Berry Reviews. This week on Red Berry Reviews, we're reviewing episode 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race UK, and it's the makeover challenge. So I was like, who could I get that's really good, that's Irish, and that's good at makeup? Blue Hydrangea wasn't available, so Tailor Maid will do. How are you, my darling?
So cheeky. Hello, Cherry. Hi, guys. How you doing? It is Tailor Maid here. What's the crack? You are in my drag room at the minute. Do you know what? I feel a bit offended. Do you know, my makeup skills are
incredible.
Better than Blue Hydrangea's, yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. So tell us a little bit about you. You were on Made Up in Belfast. For those who don't know, it's like a documentary series on how Be Perfect started, which is crazy.
Yeah, well, I am on it. I'm currently on it. It's still running. We have a Christmas special coming. Ooh. Yes, this surprise to some of you. We have a Christmas special coming this December to BBC iPlayer, BBC One, and BBC Three. Woo! Oh, not wearing nails. Shit, I'm not doing drag, am I?
I love that. I love that. But have you been enjoying this latest season of RuPaul's Drag Race? What's been your thoughts?
Oh, I've been loving the season. I think it's been fantastic. Look, I know it got a lot of stick before it even started, but I think the cast is phenomenal. You've got a wide range of cast with regards to talents. I am absolutely living for a lot of them. I'm not going to say who yet, but I think the challenges have been great. I think the winners, I think the diversity of the winners versus the middles and the bottoms have been great.
Yeah.
You know, and I think the right person has gone home each week.
I really
do. Really? I do. I agree with that.
So this week is the makeover challenge. Now, were you excited that it's makeover challenge? Obviously, you work at Be Perfect Cosmetics, so you were probably had an eye for detail.
Of course, listen. I love a makeover challenge at drag. I was going to say at Be Perfect. No, have we done a makeover challenge at Be Perfect? Yes, we have. Years ago, and it was in the office. We were doing it for Christmas party, but you know what? That's not for here. That's a different show.
Kate Butch partnered up everyone with someone from the Switchboard LGBTQ+ helpline, which I thought it was really nice that they got someone from a charity to put in drag. I thought it was really cool and a nice touch to the episode.
So we have Dee got Jamie, who became BB. We have Ginger, who was paired with Rodrigo, who became Riva. Then we have Kate Butch, who was paired with Zan, who became Family Bronte. Then we have Michael Maruli, who was paired with Peter, who became Geezer Maruli. And then Tamara Thomas, who was Tiny T, paired with Gemma, who was Giant G. Ding!
You are prepared. I go into this every week and hope for the best. Oh my God. Well, there you go. That is the pairs. Kate Butch paired them all. Now, who do you think would have done well going into the makeover challenge? From first impressions, would have done well?
I thought that Dee was going to do very well.
Yeah.
Because of her skills as a makeup artist and as a transformation artist, I thought she would do very, very well. Then also, I thought that Ginger and Michael were going to do fantastic as well. Just because of their trajectory in the competition, I thought they were going to do so well. And you know what? And that's who I was rooting for. But I was really pleasantly surprised by everybody. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. First up to the runway, we have Ginger Johnson and her partner. Now, they were going for an orange and pink type of vibe. I thought this was very Ginger Johnson. I thought it was amazing. They both looked, I didn't actually at first know who was Ginger. But they looked identical. I could see the family resemblance, and I was really impressed. I thought Ginger was going to win this week, I can't lie.
Okay, let's talk about this. I also thought Ginger was going to win this week because she made those outfits. She made them in the workroom. Pardon me. I absolutely loved her makeover runway on Rodrigo. I thought that the color blocking was fantastic. I loved the 60s vibe. I think that combination of color blocking with a pattern is so beautiful. And the other thing I want to say about Ginger is her makeup. Her makeup is stamped. Even though it's not a complicated makeup, it's a lot of liner, a lot of white, a lot of pink with no liner. It turns me that she doesn't use a liner with her lipstick, but it works. It's a certain look, but it was stamped under Rodrigo's face and it looked identical.
Yeah. Moving on to our next queen, we have DDcious and
DDcious and Babylicious.
BBlicious. Ooh.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this look. I think the makeup was really cool, but I just think it could have been a bit better from DD. I was expecting better.
Right. I love DDcious. I think she's fantastic. I love her makeup. Her makeup is phenomenal. Can we talk about the breastplates? Breastplate on BB was so high and it was so like choking his neck. It made him look smaller.
Yeah.
And I think, look, you know what? I'm saying this as a queen who's sitting here not wearing nails. But see, when you're wearing a breastplate, there needs to be a certain like space between your chin and your breastbone.
Yeah, I agree.
Crazy. But I know, listen, Dee Dee's phenomenal. I absolutely love her and I think she's fantastic. I would love to work with her. I'd love to meet her and chat to her. I have not met her yet. But yeah, I'm just seeing a couple of things that I'm just like, wow, I expected a bit more.
Yeah, I agree. And we're moving on to our next queen. We have Michael Maruli and what's the other person's name?
We have Geezer Manuli. Geezer Manuli.
Oh yeah, that's like Liza Minnelli. That was that spin-off. I mean, as you can imagine, obviously, as the Queen of Red, I was obsessed with these looks. I want one. I want the wig. I want the outfit. I want the everything. Like, I'm obsessed. This, obviously, I still feel like Ginger's was a little bit better, because it was a little bit different. Whereas Michael's kind of looks the same as just a different strap. But I absolutely loved it, and she looked gorgeous. Although, I don't know if you're going to clock the person's makeup or I am. But
well, we'll clock it together.
That was crunchy, mama.
It was crunchy, honey. It was Ritz crackers. Listen, I'm not dissing Michael and I'm not dissing his partner, Peter, either. Peter was 65. He went through the HIV and AIDS crisis. He's obviously the coal worker. And you know what? He's done a lot for our community. Not dissing him at all. He looked great. Michael, now this is where we're talking about the makeover challenge. If I was to do the makeover challenge in Drag Race, I would go down the route of Ginger. Same colours, different patterns.
Yeah.
Slightly different hair, but the same sort of overall look. Okay? But I wouldn't do two identical outfits, which is what Michael did, apart from the straps. Now, I think that's a bit of a cop-out. And I think Michael won because of the story, not because of the outfit.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I think it was down to the outfit and Ginger would have won.
Yeah.
No, Michael done a phenomenal job. That wig, I want that wig, and I want that wig in every single colour.
Yes, so
including red.
Well, beautiful. I'm stealing it off you.
Stunning. Absolutely stunning. The makeup, I think Michael's makeup was beautiful, and I think also that Geezer's makeup was beautiful. But I think Michael done the best that he could do. You know, he's a talented makeup artist himself. He might not be on somebody else, but he's done a really, really good job. But I don't think it was the best on the night. I think Ginger's was the best on the night, but I think because the whole story and the connection that Michael had with Giza pulled him through for that win. And it was very well deserved. I think Michael completely deserved the win. And I think, but if they had to give it to Ginger, it would have been like, okay, Ginger's winning the season, let's go.
Moving on to our next queen, we have Kate Butch with their partner. Now, they went for a grease approach. Now, I actually really like this. I mean, I expected worse, considering how, like, Kate's looks journey was. Which isn't a bad thing. I just expected a little bit, I just expected like something worse, but it was actually okay. Like, it was kind of fierce.
Do you know what? I really loved the connection that Kate Butch had with her partner, Zan. I loved Zan's storyline about, you know, her, completely separating from her family and, you know, her having her chosen family. I loved all of that. When it came to the challenge, I hated absolutely everything. I love Kate Butch. I think, look, say if she comes out with a comedy special, like a one-woman comedy special, I'm getting tickets.
Yeah.
If I meet her in the street, I'll ask her to read me. I think she's hilarious. She's been the comedy backbone of this season alongside Ginger Johnson. I think that Kate, when she paints her eyebrow on, she paints it too high and leaves too much space here. Yes. She's got a prominent brow bone that sticks out. She needs to put more colour and more definition in this area so it doesn't look as brow bony.
Yeah.
that's what I got. I got from Kate's makeup, and I also got from Zan, who transformed into a Emily Bronte. So I thought it was the makeup. I thought was awful. Sorry, I thought it was awful. I thought she could have done better.
I genuinely was convinced that Kate was going to get top 3. Like, I think her throughout this season, I've absolutely loved her. And obviously we'll talk about this later, but I was so gutted that she left. Because she was an underdog. She got like completely underrated. Is that the right word? Yeah. Underrated. She got completely underrated, and like everyone just seen her like, oh, she was just there. But she was so good in like the acting challenges and stuff. And I can't believe next week is a roast, and she's not even going to be there. But moving on to our next queen, we have Tamara Thomas. In the walkthrough, Ru absolutely hated these wigs and said, do you not think they're going to be too heavy? I absolutely loved the wigs. I thought they were very camp, and it was so cool to see Tamara in like a big wig rather than like a nice human, sexy, gorgeous unit. But I actually like this. I think I can see the family resemblance, but at the same time, it does feel like sisters going out on a shopping trip rather than family, if that makes sense. Well, it's still family if they're sisters, but you know what I mean.
I agree, girl. I think that Tamara's outfit was off the rack, honey.
Oh yeah, definitely.
OTR, off the rack. So I really enjoyed it. I feel that, listen, Tamara got a good end of the stick and a bad end of the stick. She got a gorgeous girl who was called Gemma. She got a gorgeous girl who she made over, obviously, he does the helpline for the charity. But I think she was so short. She's only 4'11", the girl that Tamara got. And I think the wig was so big. It didn't translate with regards to proportion. And I don't think that the judges really picked up on that.
Yeah.
Because that's all Tamara had. Tamara had that one look and that other look for the other person. That was it. And the outfit was off the rack. It was, you know, or it looked like it was off the rack anyway. But I think Tamara is hilarious. She has got a real amazing energy about her. And I know a lot of people would be really annoyed by Tamara. But a lot of people would love her, and I love that.
I think she's
sort of
definitely
person.
going to be a fan favourite. I mean, along with Kate Bush.
Yeah.
But speaking of Kate Bush, unfortunately, she was eliminated this week. I was absolutely gutted. Like, I was nearly going to stop watching the season because I had so much love for Kate, and I was really sad that she was gone. But I mean, what can you do? Eh? I think it was her time, but based on the challenge. But at the same time, like, I wanted to see more. And I think it's quite good that she's leaving with people wanting to see more because they'll follow her and she like is a fan favourite. So yeah, I think she left on good terms.
Honest, I was devastated that Kate left. Not that I wanted Kate, and not that I wanted Didi to leave.
I think it was time for Didi. Like, yes, I feel like that is the end of this week's episode of the Makeover Challenge. Thank you very much for coming on, Tailor Maid. Yes. But where can we find you on all social medias if they don't follow you already?
Well, you can find me on Instagram at totally. No problem. I love you loads.
Oh, I love you too. I'm excited to see you very soon. It's going to be fierce.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at totally.tailor. And Tailor is spelled Tailor, not Tay, like all the people do. You can also find me on Twitter or X at totally.tailor. And you can find me everywhere else. You can find me on the street corner. Just say hello. Do you know what I mean?
Period. Well, thank you very much for coming on. I really appreciate it. Well, divas, if you enjoyed this week of Red Berry Reviews, please make sure to like, comment below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, you can follow me on all social medias at Cherry West UK to find out who's joining me next week on Red Berry Reviews. Anyway, I will see you all next time for episode 9 of Drag Race UK. Bye-bye! Why did I start singing Beyonce?